What's up guys, Blake here from GuideToVaping.com again, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Subverse sub-ohm tank from Atmos. So the Subverse tank by Atmos is basically a sub-ohm tank that has a 4.5 mil e-liquid capacity. It's constructed of stainless steel, it's got Pyrex glass, it's got plenty enough airflow, so it's not a bad tank at all. Before I talk about it anymore, let's dive down and take a closer look. Alright my people, you are looking at the packaging for the Atmos Subverse sub-ohm clearomizer tank. Now as you can see, the packaging is held in with this plastic casing. On one side we have a Prop 65 warning. The other side says Atmos Subverse. It says Atmos at the bottom, again at the top, and on the back it says Atmos Subverse at the top. A little bit of information about this tank, and then what this kit includes, which is a Subverse cartridge, one additional 0.5 ohm Canthal coil that can withstand 30 to 100 watts. And if you would like to purchase additional coils, there is an optional 0.2 ohm Canthal coil that's rated for 30 to 80 watts, and a 0.1 ohm nickel coil that's rated from 50 to 150 watts for temperature control mods only. So now let's open this packaging up. And the first thing you'll see is the Atmos tank itself. And then you have an additional 0.5 ohm Canthal coil. Now before we get started on the tank, let's look at the coil. Now as you can see on this coil head, there's huge airflow at the bottom. There's 4 holes. Then the juice ports, there's plenty big enough holes. These coils utilize Japanese organic cotton, and as you can see, the coils are vertical. Now this coil uses Canthal wire, and it is 0.5 ohms, and it has the ability to go from 30 watts all the way up to 100. Now let's look at the Atmos Subverse sub-ohm tank. This tank is constructed of stainless steel. It utilizes Pyrex glass, and it has a 4.5 mil e-liquid capacity. Now it also has adjustable airflow control here at the bottom, and then there's also adjustable airflow control in the stainless steel drip tip. Now with the drip tip adjustable airflow control, you have a channel here and another on the opposite side. Now one great thing about the Atmos Subverse is that it has this 510 drip tip. Now if you wanted to use a different drip tip, you can simply pull it out and stick in another 510 drip tip in its place. Now I think this tank looks really sleek and stylish. It uses black O-rings, and to be honest with you, it doesn't look too damn bad. Alright guys, so now that you've seen the Subverse sub-ohm tank by Atmos, let's see how well this thing performs. Now you know this tank has plenty of airflow that I just showed you. So the first thing I want to do is turn this airflow on the base to about halfway, and I got the drip tips airflow all the way off. And now let's open up that bottom airflow all the way up. And now let's open up the airflow on the actual drip tip. Alright, so as you can see, this thing performs great. But there's one small problem. For me, I want to get the best this thing can offer. I want to get maximum vapor production, and the Atmos i30 definitely isn't doing it. Now granted, I am getting a nice vapor production from the Atmos i30, but I prefer something that can go a little bit higher in wattage. Alright, so this 0.5 ohm vertical coil that comes with the Subverse is rated for about 70 watts. And the i30 wasn't really doing it for me, so let's put it on the X Cube 2 and let's crank up that wattage. Starting out, I'm right at 43 watts, so let's see how well it performs. And now let's crank it up a little bit higher. We want to go, let's say, about Let's try 62 watts. All right. This thing puts out the vapor. This subverse is awesome. Let me go ahead and tell you. Let's crank it up a little bit more. Let's go to the maximum. It says 70, so let's do 70. All right, so now we're at 70 watts on this subverse tank, and let's see if it can really handle this this amount of power. Hot. It's hot, but it's cranking out the vapor. Holy shit. Alright, so once again, I have my office fogged completely up. And it's all because of this subverse. Man, this thing, it really puts out. And the great thing about it, when I had this thing all the way up to 70 watts, it was just steadily putting out. So if I had to compare this tank to many of the tanks that's out on the market right now, I'm definitely going to recommend it. It's putting out, it's performing like it should, and it's got a 4.5 mil e-liquid capacity, and made of stainless steel, Pyrex glass, and plenty of airflow. So guys, if you want to pick this subverse tank up, you can go to atmosrx.com. Alright guys, so thanks for watching this video. If you like it, you can give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, vape on.